Hi everybody, it's Spring with Soaps and Suds and such, and near the end of this video, I'm not going to say whether it'll be the end or near the end, I'll have a little surprise for you. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to click subscribe if you do. And today I'm going to be making soap, and I thought I would do video me mixing the lye portion, which I normally don't do. But in here, okay, well, first of all, what I done is I took my scale, I weighed out my water. If you can see, down in there's the water. I took part of this and I poured it into this little glass. I stuck this little glass in the microwave, warmed it for probably 40 seconds.
Warmed it more like on your hands.
I got it really warm. You want it really warm when you do it that way. Then I took and I added to this my pearl powder and my hydrolyzed silk, so that would, you know, melt because it doesn't dissolve very easily, and I prefer to go ahead and have it dissolved in part of my lye water before I ever add the lye. We'll put it that way, part of my water, excuse me. Then I also, to this, while it was still really warm, I added 5 teaspoons of sugar, because this is going to be a 5-pound batch. So I've got this all dissolved, if you can see, and I've got that in there. I've got me a good cotton ball size of silk fibers right here, and I'm going to be adding that in. First of all, I've got my water in here. I am out of gloves, so look over me. I've got my lye solution here, right here, if you can see that. And I'm just going to start pouring that into my water, like so. Stir. I do not have to freeze my water, because there is nothing, you know, as far as herbs or milk in there. So that's just cold water. Now, had I been making, like, say, a pure milk soap, I would have froze my milk, or an herbal even, using a tea. I would have froze that in ice trays. Now I'm just mixing this in here like so. That is my lye going into my water. That's to make my lye solution. You have to watch the fumes coming up from this, because it does have fumes. Get all that in there and just stir. Okay, now while that's really hot, I'm going to take my little ball of silk. I put that right in there like so. Now I'm going to take my solution that I have here, and I'm going to pour that right in there like so. I want to get every drop of that, because that does, like I said, that has pearl powder, which is wonderful for the skin. It has hydrolyzed silk, and if you can see, we have a lot of heat coming off of this. Now, as far as the fumes have kind of died down from it. And normally I would do this on my stove with my fan, my overhead fan running. That takes care of, yeah, that takes care of my fumes.
But you can see them.
That extracts them right out. Now, this is very hot. So if you know, you want to be very careful when you are mixing your lye solution. And you should wear gloves. I should have on gloves. I am out of gloves. I have mixed lye solution many times. And feel perfectly fine to do so this morning. So I don't have my gloves on. But I am stirring with caution, because you do not want that to pop out, or stir it too hard and it could come out on you. That will burn you. Now, should you get lye solution on you, you should keep a spray bottle with some vinegar in it. Vinegar actually can stop that reaction, that burn.
Yeah, you can feel the heat.
Yes, it's very hot. My son is helping me also to video this.
Freehand.
Yes, he's doing freehand with another camera, and I will be also adding to this sodium lactate. Now, I did not add sugar, yes, I did add sugar. I did not add salt, excuse me. So therefore, I will be adding sodium lactate. Now, you can very well add salt. If I had added salt, this little glass that I showed you, that I told you I heated the water, my salt would have went in with my sugar and been dissolved that way. Now, many people put it straight in here and for the lye to actually dissolve. Now, I have done that, but I have better luck heating a little bit of my water in the microwave, which is very easy, and just dissolving it that way. Because I have had my lye, once I mix it with my water, to not melt my salt completely or my sugar. So I don't like that. Unless you're making a salt bar or a sugar bar, I don't want that grainy, you know, the grainy feel from my salt and my sugar to actually be in the soap. Therefore, I would have to strain it. I don't like straining it. And the way I normally do it, I don't have to strain it. I don't have to worry about that. If you can see down in there, hopefully he's getting a good shot of that. I don't have any of the little crystals from my lye, which is wonderful. I don't like that because, again, I don't like to strain. I don't have any of my silk fibers that are not dissolved. The silk fibers are not going to hurt your soap, but as far as cutting it, they can make lines. They could, if they don't dissolve, they're going to be in the soap. When you go to cut it if you're using a wire cutter, it could make like streaks down your soap. But the way that I tend to do mine, it seems to dissolve really good. I haven't had that problem. And I did use distilled water that is stored in the refrigerator. I did not use tap water. You can't use our tap water. I know many of the ladies in the group mentioned that their tap water is very clean. If you have wonderfully clean tap water, then, if we did, I would use it. But I have no choice here. Our water is not clean enough. We don't even drink it. We buy bottled water that is distilled. So,
we picked up from somebody's output, so
hopefully,
we picked up downstream from an output.
Yeah, our water here, I actually, we had several family members to contract that H. pylori, Heliobacter, from it. So, that's dangerous. Okay, and it's still very warm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that cool just a little bit, and then I'm going to bring you back and I'll show you how I add my sodium lactate. And when I say sodium lactate, here's what it looks like. This did come from Nature's Garden, so I'll bring you back here in a second. Okay, our lye solution is cooled down. Now we're going to add sodium lactate. And I have me a teaspoon little measuring spoon here. And all I'm going to do is just add 5 teaspoons. Now I have to watch out for any splash or splatter. 2, 3, 4, 5. And you could go with like 5 half teaspoons if you wanted to. I like to use a teaspoon per pound, so that's a 5 pound, going to be a 5 pound batch, so I will use 5 teaspoons. Okay, and then just simply mix that in there like so. And now our lye solution is mixed. We just need to get it to near the same temperature as our oils, and we can mix it up. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be making soap. Can you hand me that pink and orange over there? I'm going to show them the colors that we're going to be using. Well, we have a mix of pinks. That is the neon pink from Nurture Soap, and I love also this one here from TKB. It's a neon pink. And we're also going to be using the Nurture Soap Orange, Neon Orange, and Nurture Soap Sunshine Yellow. And probably some TD, which also come from Nurture Soap. And she's also going to be using that on top. That is Intergalactic, the sparkles. Okay, and what we're going to do, and we'll go ahead and get ready. I've got my oils in here. I already got my lye solution ready. To this lye solution, I have hydrolyzed pearl powder, I have hydrolyzed silk, I have, let's see, silk fibers. I think I showed that, I think that's going to be in the first of the video. And I also have sugar and sodium lactate. But first off, I'm going to mix in my kaolin clay. I've got that here. Go ahead and get that in here. I find it easier just to go ahead and mix that in to begin with. Next, my goat milk. That is the powder. Next, some colloidal oatmeal. I think I got a little bit much there. Okay, I'll save that for the next one. And I don't trust this fragrance. This is a mix, a blend that we done. So, since I don't trust it, I'm going to be adding that on in there before I ever add my lye solution. I don't always do that. I usually don't do that, but I'm going to do it because sometimes that'll save you. It helps with as far as its acceleration is concerned. And I'm hoping we have no acceleration. We will see. And ricin, I hope not. And that, if I'm not mistaken, I believe has some floral scent to it. So that too can cause it. Okay, we've got that. Now I'm going to add the lye solution. And I see a little floaty piece in there. I'm going to get that out right quick. Let me find my spoon. Okay, got that. Actually, I think what it was came off my wooden spoon that I used. Go ahead and mix this in here. This is just the water solution, lye solution. I don't have any milk in it, or otherwise it would have been frozen. Put that out of the way. I'm just doing is on low. I have it on high. This one is going quicker, love. My daughter is here with me. She's going to be actually pouring this and swirling it. Okay, it went quicker. This one got thicker quicker. Hopefully we can pour it. We will find out. Let me get rid of this blender right quick here. Out of my way. Okay, now we have to get our containers ready. Do some pouring. I gotta save some of this for white. Let's save this for white. For my white. Can you hand me that container over there? I will. Oh, that's about right, don't it? Close enough. Okay, go from light to darkest, which would be your yellow, then your orange, then your pink. And I'll have to do the white. Okay, get rid of that. Let's see, and we can't see you good. There we go. You have to really whisk to it, but you don't have your gloves. You want me to do it? And then you can, because if you get that on your hands, and you should wear gloves. We are out. I have found one pair, luckily. You can use your stick blender if you want, but I'm not wanting this to get thick quick, so I find if I use my whisk, it tends to work a whole lot better. I see some clumps there. Look like it got it. You know about in the bottom though. Take that wooden spoon to it. And go around your bottom. Around the, see right here it is. I see it. Right there. You really have to point it out. Okay, get where you can see what I'm doing. And she's going to take the spoon to it. Because this whisk is not getting in around the curves on the bottom. I have experienced a lot of muscle weakness today. I can't even hardly whisk this. Okay, now I'm going to let her do this one, and then I'm going to go rinse this off so I can do my TD, my white. I think my fibromyalgia is flaring up or something. Maybe have to do with the seizures, I don't know, but I think it's fibromyalgia. My muscles are real weak. Okay. Now, can you reach that TD? Okay. Give it a quick shake. Make sure the lid's on there pretty good. Oh, this is already thickening. Look. Yeah. Go ahead and get your mold down there and get it ready. I'll tell you whenever it's in line of view. Okay, I can see the yellow. I can see the pink. I can see the orange. I can see your mold. Okay, she's going to go ahead and start pouring. Get them the way she wants them. There. And I'm still mixing TD in my piping. We're planning, the plan is to pipe it. We'll see. Right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm in time.
You may have to stir them down. You got spatulas over there if you need them. Sometimes it helps to stir them down. Okay. You want these gloves, babe? You alright? Okay. Well, those colors are pretty, at least. I like that yellow.
It's pretty.
Yeah, sometimes stirring it down when it starts thickening like that will help it move for you. I think she's just putting circles on top of circles, I think. And my son is home.
That was fast.
Yeah, that was pretty fast. Okay. Circles on top of circles is what she's basically doing. And then she's going to attempt to swirl it, we hope. Hope it'll swirl anyhow. Mimi, go home.
She's coming in.
Okay.
She wants to talk to love.
Okay.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
It ain't about that.
That ain't about that. What did I do?
Table.
Oh, she won't tell you about that table.
I'm supposed to be getting that one from Cece.
Well, if you don't want the table, I'll take it.
Well, I don't know. I'll take whatever. I don't care.
You want me to finish them?
No.
We may have to beat that down, love.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Let me pop it down for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now show them what you're going to be using. This is a swirling tool, creation that my husband made for me. And she's going to be using that to swirl with. It's called the spring swirling tool, is what he called it. Ah, a lot of soap. Wait a minute, let me get a gloved hand. I don't want to lose that much soap. Okay, now let me get this off of here. Okay, now, let's attempt to pipe this. I don't know how I should go about this. Oops. Getting soap everywhere. Yeah, it's coming out the top on me. Come in, Binky. Let's see. And I'm hoping this don't turn brown because there's a good possibility. I didn't have any vanilla stabilizer, and I'm pretty sure that some of this fragrance has got large vanilla content. So it may not stay white. They've got my luck. Stay where I put it. Okay, Binky, it's ready for you. I will go ahead and spray it for you, and then you put your glitter on, and then you stick on your. Okay, here's you got your glitter, and she's using that intergalactic, I think. And here are her horns and ears. Ah! I always use my fingers. I'm afraid I'll lose too much. Okay, and then I want to squirt this on this other soap over here, just not to waste it.
How do I need to do it, Mom?
The horn, goes in the center.
Well, I know that, but I mean, does it need to be like this or this?
The ears, the way I would think would be front facing.
Like this?
Yeah.
How far back?
Well, you're gonna put them. I'd put that one. Let me see. I'll show you. I would put it about like that, and then put my horn, because you have to remember you're gonna be cutting each bar. I mean, I can cut them by hand if I have to, but I'm hoping to be able to cut them with the cutter.
I'm scared they ain't gonna stay, because that ain't real thick.
Well, let it thicken up. You can let it thicken up just a little bit. Oh, that's cute. Isn't that cute? Now, once I cut the bars, I'll have to go back with some more piping and go down the front a little bit and down the back. They turn out really cute. And our ears and our horns are made of soap dough. So they're not made of melting pork. They are made of soap dough that I actually made, and then just done my ears and my horns by hand. I've got videos on that if anyone's interested in checking them out. Which horn are you going to put with your white ones? Your white ears.
How far back does this need to be? Okay.
Well, when we cut it with the cutter, let's see, I could do it about right there. So, that right here, I guess, I'm assuming, I'm just guessing, I don't know. It's hard to say, just to be honest, but we're just kind of guessing about this. So I guess just guess it out. You may have too many horns, I don't know, and ears. Nevertheless, I think they're going to be cute. Don't you? Yep, you're not going to have room for all of them. More than likely on this one we'll have some big bars and some small bars. Well, there you go. I think it looks really cute. And I think I'm going to go ahead and spritz it one more time with a little bit more alcohol, just to be doing it. Because I hate soda ash, but... Okay, there we go. And there is, let me see if I can show you with different views. Maybe. And there's from the side, front. Okay, and there it is.